Hey guys, it's me, Stormy, and welcome to your November 2016 Love Only Horoscope. So this month, fun, love it. We're going to check in on Venus and Mars. And Mars is going to be moving into our eccentric sign, Aquarius. Now, he's going to be here from November 9th all the way until December 19th. So what does this mean? We have Mars wanting to be friendly, wanting to make new friendships, wanting to deepen a friendship, maybe even wanting to play or do some things that are just really different, right? This can also mean that you are attracted to somebody who maybe has some qualities that normally you wouldn't be attracted to, right? And the other thing I think that this is really fun to be about is that you may feel like being more social, which is cool. Getting out, maybe you meet somebody on Facebook and it's like, oh, I just friend requested, but didn't think anything of it. And then you start a really funny conversation or something. It could really just be quirky and eccentric this month as far as Mars goes. So that's a lot of fun. Then we look over to see what Venus is doing, and she is moving her beautiful self into our very cautious Earth sign of Capricorn, right? Now, what I love about this is that it'll be this way until December. So here we can actually see commitments happening, different levels of commitment happening. There's this idea of responsibility where it's like, I can't just be in a relationship for no reason, or if I'm in a relationship, I need to own my part and be responsible. It's really a very responsible kind of energy that Venus moves into, but it's beautiful for helping us ground down and see the reality of some things. Maybe even to start to create some structure around a romance that's maybe just beginning, or one that's going on, or even some structure around what you want to bring into your life if you're single. Now, let's keep in mind that just because Capricorn is about responsibility and just because Capricorn is an earth sign, that doesn't take the sexy out. Capricorns will tell you that they are perfectly happy to bring some sexy back. Along with having a full moon in Taurus this month, the sensuality is here, okay? This could be a fun, I don't want to say lusty, but there could be some lustiness, but there is definitely going to be some sexy that is put into this month that you're able to access and use as long as you're willing to make the effort and just kind of go with the flow. You know what they say? The universe provides when the dude abides. You got to put that surfer wisdom out there this month, okay, guys? So if you want to see what's going up for your sign, just stay tuned.
Hi, Sagittarius. So this month, where I think the really cool tacos come in for you is the fact that Mercury moves into your sign. We end the month with a new moon in your sign, so it's like the fleek is flying. It really is, because this moves you in that position where it's not just about a romantic love scope this month. This is a partnership and communication scope for you this month, really, because Mercury moving into your sign gives you the gift of gab. It also puts people in a position where they may want to hear what you have to say. That is a phenomenal place for communication. The other thing that I think it really does for you, with all of the energy to communicate, to think, to make different decisions, to receive information, as you're speaking out loud, it's almost like you have the possibility to stop telling people your old story. Speak to people in a new way. The story gets to be, previously I used to whatever, or I previously haven't had good relationships, or previously I was married. And the new story is, but right now what I'm working on is I'm working on moving into a stronger partnership. I'm working on doing this with my business. I'm really working on looking for somebody to collaborate with. It's like the gift is given to you, so use it this month. Collaborate. If you are partnered up, collaborate with your partner. If you're single and you want to talk to people, go up to that person next to the bananas at the new grocery store you're trying out and say hi. Go say hello to someone. You're charming. You have the gift of fleek this month. Don't waste it. Now, at the same time, when we do have Mercury there, we also have Mars roaming around in Aquarius. Very good energy for going on ahead and sorting something out. If something needs to be brought to resolution, this is a phenomenal month to do it. We will also have Neptune moving out of retrograde, so very slowly clarity will come and you can get a new vision for how the situation can move forward on better footing. Going to be a great month, Sagittarius. I can't wait to hear what you do with it. I hope you use every ounce of that Mercury there to speak love, positivity, and your new story out into the world for what you want this area of your life to look like. Bye, Sag.
Hello everyone, this is Monica with Advice to Think Twice, and I am here with your November 2016 mini tarot love scopes. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So as always, watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages. And hopefully the tarot and the astrology together will give you a bit of a bigger picture as to what's happening for you this month. But let's just jump in and see what we have. So your current situation is the Queen of Pentacles. Now with the Queen of Pentacles is your current situation. It can represent a focus on an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And this could be for better or for worse. It could be if you're single, you're interested in this person, or this person's interested in you. If you could be married to this person, they could be your partner, and you're working hard on the relationship, or you're working hard on the marriage, or they're being difficult, or they're being impossible. It can also represent a focus on home and family, or a focus on motherhood at this time, or that being something that you're interested in, something that you are considering at this time with the Queen of Pentacles. Your main opportunity for the month is the Seven of Cups. So your main opportunity with the Seven of Cups is having options. Okay, that's your main opportunity for the month, having options. And it's also a card that says you kind of have your pick. So it does say that if you wanted to start a relationship, there's definitely potential there. You have people to choose from with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can also represent the opportunity to make something real, is what I hear. Make something real. So if this is something you've been contemplating or dreaming about or wishing for, I feel like you definitely have the opportunity to bring it into reality. Okay, maybe that's what you're contemplating with the Queen of Pentacles. How you can make this real, how you can make this come true. The Seven of Cups is your main opportunity. It does say that if you're not happy with the way things are going, you can create change. You can give yourself more options. You can give yourself opportunities when it comes to love. You just have to see things for what they are, because the Seven of Cups can represent being in a bit of a dreamland situation where things are not what they seem, and maybe we think it's one thing and in reality there's not a lot there, or even something that you don't think a lot of, or you don't think that it could be an option, turns out to be something that is actually quite solid, quite a good opportunity for you. So that's your main opportunity, trying to identify how you can make something real, how you can turn something into a reality, and options, creating options for yourself. I do also feel with the Seven of Cups, your main opportunity is to, I feel like, to see the truth. So perhaps you've been deluding yourself in a situation, or perhaps you've been fantasizing about a situation, and your main opportunity is to see the truth of that situation, okay, for better or for worse. Your main challenge is the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands is your main challenge. This could talk about, because it's your energy, it could talk about your main challenge being opening up and telling someone how you feel, okay? It could be something like that. Because it's a card that talks about communication. It's a card that talks about online communication, or, you know, face-to-face. But I do feel like it's a card that says, for some of you, the main challenge this month is telling someone how you feel about them. Someone you may have been dreaming about, fantasizing about, and just telling them how you feel. For others of you, I feel like you may be with an earth sign and you're actually thinking about a water sign. And the challenge for you is to just make up your mind and tell them how you feel. Okay, is what I'm picking up on with this card. Your main challenge is also, I feel, to take charge, to take action. Okay, a page is an immature energy, so perhaps your challenge is to just be a bit more mature, be a bit more responsible, or realistic is also what I'm hearing. Growing up a little bit is also what I'm hearing, in terms of just being open and honest about how you feel, being open and honest about what you want. If this is someone you're interested in, this is just saying your challenge is just go up and talk to them, go up and tell them how you really feel about them, go up and ask them out. And it also talks about communication in terms of just open up and just tell people about yourself. Okay, if you're interested in someone, just tell them about yourself. Don't play games. Don't be immature. Okay, is also what comes up with this card for some of you. Your advice is the 10 of Wands. Now with the 10 of Wands as advice, it could talk about letting go of something that doesn't serve you. It feels like dead weight. Letting go of something that has been done and dusted for quite some time, but you've been holding on to it. Letting go of this so that you can start something new. Letting go of this so that you can free yourself from a burden is also the advice that comes up for some of you, okay, with the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is also a card that talks about being a bit more open to options, okay? Perhaps there's an option there that's really good for you, but you're blocking things out because you can't see things properly. With the 10 of Wands, this could be, especially if you're in a relationship that feels like work, if you're in a relationship where there's not a lot of emotional connection, okay, there's not a lot of love there. It could be just convenient, or it could be that, you know, you've been responsible for that person, or you've had to take care of that person, or it's just felt more like work than a relationship and what it should be. The advice is just let it go, okay? It talks about just putting things down. You're carrying too much and you can't see straight anymore. So it could be that the advice is to clear your head so that you can see your options better. Clear your head so that you can see whether or not you're actually happy. The 10 of Wands is also, I feel like you've been thinking about things and thinking about things and thinking about things, but not really doing anything about it. So the 10 of Wands' advice, it could be just stop thinking about it and just go ahead and get it done. Just start something with all these ideas that you have. Start something, okay, is what the 10 of Wands talks about. And of course, if something hasn't been working for you and you haven't found a love or fulfillment, it's about just letting it go, making your peace with that, letting that go, and actually seeing that you have a lot more opportunities and perhaps better opportunities for love at this time. And the outcome is the 8 of Pentacles. So if you follow the advice, okay, with the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles talks about starting a new relationship, okay? Starting a new relationship for some of you. You're walking away from this, that, you know, which doesn't serve you, and it's been over for quite some time, and you've not been facing the situation, but now you're facing it, you're making decisions about it. As a result, you are starting something fresh. You're starting a new relationship, you're rebuilding or building a new relationship, okay, with the 8 of Pentacles. And it could be with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn, but it could also represent the stable nature of this new relationship as opposed to the volatile nature of the previous one, or feeling like a chore, feeling like a responsibility. The 8 of Pentacles can also represent clearing away confusion, telling someone how you feel, and then starting a relationship with that person. Or, like I say, you know, leaving one relationship to start something different, to start something new. It can also represent rebuilding a relationship for some of you, but changing the focus so that it's not just you doing the work. You're working together on that relationship. So it could be something like that coming up for some of you as well. You know, it could be with this earth sign person that you face the music, you see things for what they are, you have an honest conversation about it, you're telling them it feels like work and it feels like it's all on their shoulders, and as a result, you find that they're willing to work with you, and so you start working on the relationship together, and that could be coming up for some of you as well. But overall, it does look like you have the opportunity to create change in your love life for the better, either way, regardless of what you do, it is for the better. And it's all about just opening up, facing the music, facing facts, and talking about what you want and what you feel, how you feel. Letting go of things that don't serve you anymore, turning things around, starting something different, starting something fresh. And definitely ending the month on a high note is what is coming up for you. So hopefully this makes sense, and I do hope that it helps. Thank you very much for being here. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.